just exist. I'd rather shoot and miss. So I'ma raise my fist and live it limitless, limitless, limitless. I refuse to just exist. I'd rather shoot and miss. So I'ma raise my fist and live it limitless, limitless.
How's it going tonight, everyone? This is Adam Baker here in the booth for SR Broadcasting. Tonight we're racing the Xfinity cars for Daytona. It's just a fun race tonight. And there's a little bit. Still getting the kinks worked out. A little bit of an interruption there. Right now we're in the practice session. Qualifying's going to be coming up in under 5 minutes. So it should be an interesting race. It's always fun to bring these cars here. They have a really tall rear spoiler. It's difficult to see far in front of you. And even with a short field of 12 people, you might see a few wrecks. Weather's not going to be a big factor here tonight. It's partly cloudy, nice 78 degrees, track temp 101 degrees. And it's not usually a factor here. Tires won't be a problem. Cars can go pretty much flat out as long as they want. You just have to stay off the car in front of you, and especially in the turns. Right now we're riding on with number 46 Adam Jones, who's a pretty new driver to the league. We've seen him compete in a few races towards the end of the regular season, and had some pretty solid qualifying times and good runs in races that he participated in. So interesting to see what might happen tonight with him. And we've got a couple other guys here that are pretty new. We've got Billy Kopner right behind him in the 08. The iRacing Paint Scheme 08 Ford Mustang. These guys getting their draft practice in before right now. Chad Heath, Adam Jones, and Billy Kopner this week are the top 3 in practice. Some newcomers showing some speed here in the draft. Interesting to see what they can do tonight. A little bit of contact. That's why we practice though, isn't it? We've also got Alan Kirkpatrick in the 33 orange car here tonight. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. Big fan of orange cars, so that looks pretty solid to me. We also got Matthew Mizurski in the 124. He's running a throwback Jeff Gordon Rainbow Warriors team. It's a pretty good looking car. These Camaros are my personal favorite. Most of the X50 cars are good looking cars. We've also got Jay Felton out here in a Tabasco paint scheme. That looks like a new scheme for him. A few other drivers out here. We've got league owner Paul Zoda. Get a good view. He's running the anti-monkey butt Mustang again. We've got Braden Johnson out here in the Wrangler number 3. Melvin here in the Monster Mutant, number 88. We've seen him run this scheme quite a bit. We've also got Jeff Glockner and Len McNeese who are off the track right now. Jeff Glockner in the number 24 United Real Estate Camaro, and Len McNeese. See if we can get a shot of his car. It's going to be the 84 again tonight. And that's going to be the end of practice. We're going to jump into qualifying. I'm not a spectator tonight, so I'm not going to be able to see qualifying, but we'll put up the top 5. And, or actually we'll put up the top 10 because that should cover pretty much everyone. And we'll see when the times come in and where people filter out. Still getting used to these controls and all the settings, but actually getting a pretty good hang of it. I think I've got things set up fairly well for now. Really want to thank Paul for giving me the overlay and giving me some pointers and tips for different settings and how to use the programs, and getting us going here. Really looking forward to broadcasting the truck series this upcoming winter season. It should be exciting, and it'll be cool to see those on the broadcast again. We haven't seen the trucks since last year. Right now, I think I may cut to a commercial just to spare you all the boredom of nothing happening on track. So we will be right back.
There is just one company that manufactures tool presetters in the United States. Omega Tool Measuring Machines has been producing world-class tool presetters for the metal cutting, metal grinding, stone grinding, and glass grinding industries in Rochester, New York for more than 30 years. Omega began as a division of Parlec, a manufacturer of tool holders founded in 1948. In 2017, the presetter line was renamed, forming Omega Tool Measuring Machines. Today, Omega's machines are engineered, manufactured, and assembled in-house right here in the United States to meet the highest precision standards in the industry. Omega presetters are accurate down to the micron, ensuring that our customers are able to machine their products to the exacting specifications that their industries demand, all while saving time by eliminating the need to touch off tools in expensive machining centers. No tool measuring machine on the market is easier to use, and Omega's products are run using intuitive, custom software written by our in-house team.
We're proud to say we manufacture everything in the United States. All of our research and development is done within this building, all of our software development, hardware development. We're also proud to say we work with local vendors, suppliers, local foundries. By controlling everything that we do in-house and with local suppliers, our turnaround time could be measured in hours, maybe just a couple of days, not weeks and months. So the culture that we've developed has really helped us to bring together designs, bring together functionality, and bring together equipment and service that to us does set us apart from everybody else.
Omega's commitment to customers doesn't end with the sale. We offer technical support for the life of the product, along with available calibration and preventative maintenance programs. Thousands of our presetters are in service today. Omega Tool Measuring Machines, the final word in presetting. Call us or visit omegatmm.com today.
And we're back. We've just concluded qualifying. It looks like Len McNeese is going to get the pole. Oh, I don't see times up here. Let me see if I can. Let's do this. Nope, that's not what we want. Looks like that's the one I needed. Len McNeese qualifies on the pole with a 49.947. Braden Johnson's going to end up second with a 49.968, so very, very close. Jeff Glockner with a 49.984. Chad Heath in fourth. Andrew Melvin fifth. Larry Holloway sixth. Adam Jones in seventh. Alan Kirkpatrick in eighth. Let's see here. Billy Kottner in ninth. And Jay Felton in 10th. Still waiting for some of these guys to get on the track. they are on the grid. Still trying to figure out what some of these buttons do. We're going to go through the rundown again, just to practice that one more time. Len McNeese qualifies on the pole with a 49.947, so congrats to Len there. Braden Johnson qualifies second. Jeff Glockner in third. Chad Heath in fourth. Andrew Melvin in fifth. Larry Holloway sixth. Adam Jones qualifies seventh. Alan Kirkpatrick qualifies eighth. Billy Kottner qualifies ninth. Jay Felton 10th. And Matthew Lesniewski is going to round out the field, as I am not in the race. Alright, they're rolling off. It's a big 2.5 miler here in Daytona. So we have focused. Expect too many cautions. You know, we may see a couple, even though it's such a small field. These cars are definitely the most difficult ones you're going to drive around here out of the stock cars, just because of the tall rear spoilers, and they're pretty jumpy on some of the bumps on the track here. On the moving air, it can be pretty difficult. We'll see what happens. Weather again, conditions are partly cloudy, 78 degree, air temp at 101 degree, track temperature, so pretty good weather for an event like this. I'm not sure what the stages are in this race, but it looks like it's going to be a 100 lap race, so I think stages may be 20 and 40. If they're running stages. If they're not running stages, then we're going to go green, the entire way. Not necessarily green the entire way, but we're going to go stage free. Alright, ready to roll on with these cars in. Green flag is out, Len McNeese gets on it. Braden Johnson, the outside, gets a decent start. Looks like Glockner kind of made back a little bit, didn't quite anticipate the start, so there's room on the bottom line. Braden's going to choose to stay high. Side by side, 3 wide. Some of those guys already in the back of the pack are going to struggle to hold on to the draft. We see Paul back here. He's all by himself, and then we see some of the new guys back here. Jay Felton is right there with him, though. Alan Kirkpatrick. So those guys can get single file, they might be able to catch the draft from Zoda, and then the 08 there. So might have some trouble if you can't get back up, hooked up with these guys. So looks like they checked up the tire a little bit. Still too wide, and basically the entire field except for 33 in the back. Thought that these guys might have wanted to get in line, but I guess with such a short field and nothing at stake, you might as well run side by side, because that's definitely the most exciting thing you can do in this track. When you run single file, it can get pretty boring pretty fast. So Ray Johnson jumps out front, gets a good push from the 80 and the 70. And McNeese is right there. Does Braden come to the bottom? No. He stays to the top of the 80, stays with him. And McNeese charges back underneath on the bottom. But Glockner trying to close the gap. Drifts up a little bit, and Melvin is right there on his bumper, and that kind of slows down that bottom line. Braden Johnson leads that lap. Still maintaining the lead. He's kind of in between the two lines in the 80s, peeking to the outside. Oh, we got the 33 in the wall. And that's going to slow him down a lot. That's going to be a big issue. He's probably going to drop to the back of the pack here. See if he can hold on to the draft, or if he's lost too much momentum and has too much damage on the right side. So 124 drift up pretty high there. Braden Johnson still out front with the 80 right behind him. top row. He's trying to charge back underneath. Top row doing a good job so far. This new drafting package in iRacing is definitely effective for right up the wall. Looks like we got pretty much everybody grouped back together. Jay Felton sticking to the outside line, Paul Zoder right behind him. Melvin peeking 3 wide. And he's going to go for it. We've got some trouble up front though. I think they got stacked up for a second. We're 3 wide. This is looking pretty tight here. Melvin wisely backs out of it. He's going to go up to the high side this time. Looks like Kirkpatrick did fall out of the pack there, so he's going to have a tough time trying to catch back up. I think he's basically going to have to ride at this point. We'll see just how far he is away. It's almost impossible to make up unless these guys check up a little bit. Let's see, still side by side here. You can just run on the number of big rounds and drop down to the bottom line. It's Chad Heath out in the lead. Larry Holloway pushing him. We've got the 124 Matthew Wisniewski right behind them. Pretty tight up there by the front. Nobody wants to see Chad Heath gets a lap led. Looks like a little bobble there by the 80. 70 plate. Stay right near his bumper, and that's going to give the 3 some momentum coming out of turn 2. Big push from the 70, though. That's going to put the 80 back out front. And the inside line's really good on the entry of the turn. You see that high line get on the middle, make a hard charge on the straightaways. We'll see who gets this one at the line. Pretty close, but it looks like Johnson's going to edge Heath on that one. So we're side by side, 5 rows deep. Zoder backs out of it. He's going to ride behind Jay Felton, so we're only side by side for 4 rows here. These guys trying to line up something, maybe try and get a run or make a 3rd row. It's going to be tough with only the 2 of them. We'll see if they've got any loose. Still side by side up front. Chad Heath looks like he got a better run coming out of turn 4. He's going to lead that lap. Drifting up just a little bit. Melvin decides to jump to the bottom. That's going to give Jay Felton a chance to come on top to his outside. So if he does get there, he's actually going to get to the outside of the 08. 124. He's kind of losing touch with the 70 though. They're not real tight on the high line. Explains why they're falling back. 2 on the bottom line. Leonard Peace and Braden Johnson doing a good job sticking to each other and not getting into each other. Not sure what happened to Adam Jones. I think he may have joined Bates. Showing 17 seconds off the leader. Kirkpatrick is 16 seconds. Okay, so it looks like Adam Jones may be having some connection issues. I didn't see him there at the beginning of the race. He keeps blinking in and out. So most of leaves the 124 of Matthew Wisniewski up on the high line with Jay Felton giving him a good push down the backstretch. Gary Holloway gets on the apron there, and that can be pretty risky. Especially when you got somebody tucking up next to you on the outside. Luckily, he had a lot of room to drift back up the track and not get in there. Jay Felton looking 3 wide there. Didn't quite go for it, but he's definitely antsy to try and get up to the front. You see Andrew Melvin peeking the outside of the block. Stick up front for right now. See if any action happens. Usually these cars, it's going to give them a push, hook them, bumper. Pretty easy to do that. We've got this high spoilers, you know exactly where your car's at. Larry Holloway going to jump to the outside, but he doesn't quite get there. Matthew Wisniewski maintaining that top line. And now it's 5 and 5 on the low line and the high line. Jay Felton peaks 3 wide again in the middle, but decides to stick with the 124, which is a good choice at this point in the race. I'm not sure if they have any fast repairs tonight, but I would imagine since it's nothing at stake, they probably do. And Jay Felton gives Wisniewski a big bump there coming through the trial. He drifts up the track. So now it's 3 on the high line, 7 on the low line. This new draft mod is actually pretty interesting. You can run through cars on the high line and kind of maintain your position. And it looks like we're back to 5 and 5. Glockner, Melvin, and Paul Zota. I'll jump up there. So Jay Felton's giving Wisniewski another big push. We'll see if Wisniewski can get to the outside line. Pretty close at the start-finish line, a gap of 66 thousandths, so pretty close. He's trying to lead for the first time tonight. They're catching up to Adam Jones, who's been having blinking issues. Let's see what he does here. He sticks to the bottom line, and this could cause issues. They dart all around him. Now we're 3 wide with the slow car in the middle. A couple cars get on the apron. Oh, and the 46 gets in the Brain Johnson, turns him. Oh, wow. Wow, that was big. That took out about 4 cars, and we're gonna go to the instant replay. Andrew Melvin, 46, and let's see who else. See what happens here with Andrew Melvin. So Braden Johnson riding on the low line. You see the 46 Adam Jones turn him up to the 88. Calls Zota nowhere to go. We see Len McNeese also get involved. Not too much damage on the 84. 99 has some pretty heavy damage right now on the nose of that car, so he's going to have to come in and get that repaired. Right now, we got cars coming in a pit. We see Alan Kirkpatrick stay out. He's got, looks like some right side damage. Checks up to stay off the pace car. Looks like Jay Felton's going to get out first. Probably took 2 tires. So we got a few more cars getting damage fixed, so Len McNeese going to be the first one out after getting damage repaired. We got a few more. C-124 coming back out. He had some minor damage. Take a quick break. We'll have this playing side by side. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And it did look like Alan Kirkpatrick stayed out, so he's going to take the lead. Jay Felton is going to file in second. And right now we've got Chad Heath, who just blinked. We may have lost Chad Heath. He was going to restart third. Larry Holloway in fourth. So Chad Heath definitely having some issues with his internet. He's blinking in and out. Jeff Glockner is going to restart 5th. Billy Kottner 6th. And we're green. 33 gets a great jump. He's way out front. Jay Felton didn't even know they were going green, it almost seemed like. But the 33 does have some damage. Chad Heath takes the lead after having all those blinking issues. He's now in front. These guys are way out front, though, so it looks like Jeff Glockner and Jay Felton are going to be able to reel him in, maybe jump to the outside. There goes Glockner. Felton's going to go with him. The 33 is just kind of a sit and duck at this point, but I believe Glockner does have some rear end damage. So Glockner's going to jump out to the lead. He goes down. He leaves Felton hanging on the outside. Larry Holloway making his way up there too. Not sure if there's a stage, but it'll happen right here if they do have one. And it does not look like it. Maybe it's lap 25. This 4-car lead pack is just driven away from everyone. It's 2x2 right now, and it's a pretty good gap right now. 0.7 of a second back to Billy Kottner and Chad Heath, who are nose to tail at the moment. A few more cars. You can see Paul Zota still got all that front end damage. Wasn't able to get much of it repaired, which is unfortunate. He was running up there in the lead pack. But it's definitely hurting his speed. All right, top 4 now in line, and we see the 80 and the 08 starting to reel them back in. And the 33 and the 124 hanging at the back of this. Not sure what happened on the restart. I guess I missed it, but the 33 went from the lead. He's all the way back at the back of this pack in 8th now. Jeff Glockner still leading these guys. I think the stage is coming at lap 25, so we'll see if he can hold on and get the stage win here. Jay Felton charged from the back of the pack and had a good pit stop there. Probably 2-tire strategy. I got him up into 2nd for that restart, but don't know if he wasn't expecting the 33 to go as early as he did, or if he just wasn't paying attention. So right now it's this 4-car pack. It's going to be a 6-car pack here momentarily. They're pretty much lined up. That's a decent gap between Len McNeese and Chad Heath, but they're at least going to stay with them. I don't know if they're going to be able to reel them in, unless these top 4 check up a little bit or have some kind of an issue. Lap 23 right now, about a quarter of the way through this race. Coming to lap 24, and I think next lap will be the stage, so we'll see if anybody makes any moves to try and win that stage. We've seen Jay Felton be pretty good on these tracks in the past. Move he likes to make that I've noticed at least is he'll lay off the leader a little bit, kind of wait for the guy behind him to get a run, and then make the move to the outside or to the inside if he can, to try and get that position. Looks like Larry Holloway is peeking to the outside, but I'm not sure if he could do that. Jay Felton makes a move to the outside. They're going to be nose to tail. We'll see if we get the stage caution here. No stage caution. See Larry Holloway making a move to the outside of Jay Felton. Interesting move. He's not going to have any help right now unless he gets some help from Len McNeese, but I don't think McNeese is going to be able to get there. He's pretty far back from these guys. I didn't see what happened to allow Holloway to get to the outside. It may have been a little checkup by the leaders. It looks like McNeese is actually reeling them back in. He's going to try and sneak past Holloway. He makes a move to the inside. Right now, the 9 and 24 nose to tail. And these guys racing side by side. Oh, wow, that was close. Almost made contact with the side draft. The 80 and the 08 are going to reel these guys back in with those two in front of them, and now we've actually got a 6-car pack. Holloway went from being side by side with Felton, now he's side by side with McNeese, but we've got 3 and 3 now. Next car back in 7th is Matt Wisniewski, and he is 12.2 seconds behind the leaders, and he's losing lots of time by running out here by himself. Paul Zoda's 42 seconds back. He's actually pretty close to getting lapped. He may get lapped here very soon. Yeah, the leader's not too far behind. Still Jeff Glockner showing the way. Larry Holloway trying to make a move. Oh, he gets very close to Jay Felton and jumps to the outside to stay off of him. Scary moment there. These guys could have easily gotten together and had another incident similar to what happened to Braden Johnson. Paul Zoda staying high. They're going to be 3 wide temporarily, but they make it past him. So good on Paul for staying up there and out of the way. We've already seen, lap cars when they're in the middle, when you're so far down on speed compared to the rest of the field. Even with some great drivers like we got here, it's pretty hard to avoid incidents. That's going to put Paul Zoda a lap down. He's going to join the 33, who's also a lap down. And the 33's just crawling down the backstretch here all by himself. Not sure exactly what's going on with him, but alone. Still 6 cars here in the lead pack. Jeff Glockner's still out front, so pretty cool to see Jeff leading the way. We've definitely seen him have some strength at these plate tracks. Jay Felton giving him a nice push there down the backstretch. Larry Holloway and the 80 of Chad Heath side by side now. Holloway makes a move to the outside of Felton. He's going for 2nd spot, maybe coming to the stage caution here. And they're 3 wide. Glockner's going to hold the lead. And no stage caution, so we're going to be green. Out 70 gets very close again to the 9. I don't know if he's trying to side draft or he's just trying to intimidate the 9, but he housed back in line now, so probably a good move. He was going to lose a lot of ground. And we see the 80 and the 08 drop in as well, so we've got a line of 6 cars. 08's going to lose a little bit of ground here, just being the last car in line, but the 80 jumps up and the 08 goes with him. Let's see if these guys can start to make any noise up on the outside. The inside line checking up a little bit. See a little bit of weaving from these guys. And like I said, it's definitely hard to see over those spoilers in front of you, so easy to get down below the yellow line and make a mistake or go too low. The 80 leapfrogs the 84, and the 08's now side by side with McNeese. We'll see if those guys choose to drop in front of Len, or if they're actually going to try and make a charge on the outside. They're losing quite a bit of ground right now. All right, now we see 3 cars out of the race. At the moment, at least, I'm not sure if Braden Johnson or Adam Jones are going to, try and come back into the race. Not really a whole lot of point to it, just because it's just for fun. Andrew Melvin did take it behind the wall, and he's currently scored 10th. Braden Johnson with a ton of front-end damage. We see Paul Zota coming around the start-finish line now. That car is destroyed, so even if he was to come back in, he would not be competitive, so I don't blame him. Still got this line of 6 cars. Jay Felton riding behind Jeff Glockner right now. These guys have been pushing each other quite a bit. We're going to see how many laps as Jeff Glockner says he currently is in the lead, and he started 3rd. Not a lot of information there, but we do see the 80 and the 08 still working together on that outside line. Just trying to make something work and make this interesting. Got a long ways to go yet, 66 laps remaining. So far we've had 8 lead changes with the 1 caution, which we did catch. Jay Felton makes a move to the outside. Glockner jumps up to block him. 33 slow on the low line. That's going to block in Larry Holloway, who has to get on the brakes a bit. And we've got cars weaving. 80 and the 08 making moves to get around the 33. Some close calls right there. Len McNeese jumps to the outside, and now Larry Holloway goes from being in 3rd back to the back of this packet, in danger of losing the draft if he can't get around this 33. He makes the move. This is just going to hurt him, though. I mean, the 33 actually now back up to speed, so... Oh, they're very close. Almost contact there. Same 2 out front, though. Felton and Glockner. Now we see the 80 is dropped to the inside along with the 08. Holloway still trying to get around the 33, and he finally does. This is going to be 3/10 or so back from... Let's see. 3/10 back from Len McNeese. See if these guys check up a bit. It looks like we've got the 80 again looking to the outside with the 08 right behind him. 84 goes up there with them. Larry Holloway makes a move to the outside as well, but he's going to have to be wise here and stay in line with the closest car in front of him. And he does. He stays with Len McNeese. Still the 80 and the 08 on the outside. We've seen this for about the last 10 laps or so. They're really trying to make something happen. We see Paul Zota again now going 2 laps down. Wouldn't be surprised if he calls it after that time getting lapped again. He's running around here by himself. He's still got all that front end damage. Might be worth it for him to come in and try and get that fixed, just to at least have a little bit more fun. It's pretty tough when you're running out there not going all that fast. Right now he's only going 170 miles an hour is what it's showing on here. It's jumping around a bit, but I think it's about 170 miles an hour, which is not very fast around this track. See the leaders doing, it's hard to say. I think they're supposed to be doing about 190, maybe 195. Can't quite tell how fast they're going at the moment, but they're catching up to the 124 of Matt Lesniewski, who's the last car on the lead lap. Started 11th, currently running 7th. And he is just in front of these guys who are too wide, so we'll see if anything happens here. The 80 and the 08 have been very aggressive. Looks like the 124 is going to stay up high, though. And no issues. The 08 almost drifts up into him. The 70 gets very close to the 80. Chad Heath. They stay straight and pretty much back in line. We see Larry Holloway make a move to the outside. He's going to get side by side with Jay Felton. So Larry Holloway showing some aggressive moves here. We're side by side for the lead. Larry Holloway has gotten up there. Jeff Glockner side by side with him. He's going to try and hold on to the lead. He's been out front for quite a while now. Larry Holloway getting a good push, though, from Chad Heath to get up side by side with them. Larry Holloway trying to lead for the first time tonight. See the 84 get on the apron a little bit right there and lose a bit of momentum. He's going to go to the high side. So now there's 3 cars up there versus 2 on the bottom, and Len McNeese is in danger of losing these guys. He doesn't play his cards right. Larry Holloway jumps out front. He's pretty much fully clear of the 24. He's totally clear. He could jump down, but he chooses to stay up there. Pinches down Glockner. Very, very close. Almost making contact. Inside line with a great run to get right back by. Larry Holloway just lost his drafting partner, but he's still holding strong for the moment. We'll see what happens as they go down this back straightaway. It's going to be pretty tough, but he's going to try and side draft Jay Felton. Not sure it's going to work for him, though. I mean, 5 cars versus 1 is not a battle you usually win. Didn't lose too much ground right there, and we'll see if anybody chooses to go with him coming out of turn 4. I think he's probably going to get freight train, though, unless McNeese makes a move to go with him, which he looked like he was. He may be going up there, actually. Yeah, he makes a move. It looks like the inside line got stacked up a bit. Holloway's going to have a drafting partner again. We'll see if he can make any noise and make his way to the front again. I don't think he quite got a lap led, but he did clear Glockner. He just didn't bring it down to the bottom line. Now Glockner and Felton, nose to tail. The 80 and the 08 still in line with each other. Oh, and we got contact. Glockner gets a tap from Felton, and they save it. Great save by Glockner, but that's going to cost him the lead for the moment. Larry Holloway made an evasive move and went high, and he's going to get the lead. Now he chooses to go to the bottom this time. Len McNeese with a good run still. it's side by side. He didn't have any help up there, so he's going to lose all that ground he just made up. Larry Holloway's going to take the lead now. Jeff Glockner in a position he hasn't been in for probably about 30 laps. He's going to jump to the outside, though, and Felton goes with him. So after running into him a lap ago, he's still choosing to go with him. They've been out front for most of this race, these two, so not really a surprise when you think about it. And Holloway's going to lose the lead. Glockner goes back out front with 25 laps led. Felton's going to lose some ground. He couldn't quite squeeze in between the 24 and the 70. And the 70 looks like he's peaking on the outside, but there wasn't quite enough room. I think that hole was about to close. Now Jay Felton with a big push from Len McNeese. He's going to get back to the outside. The 80 and the 08 still back behind these guys, and it looks like 24 and 70 are pitting. They're going to come in together. Glockner locks him up. Does he get slowed down? Let's see what happens here. I don't see any issues yet. See if they get clean pit stops. Couldn't quite see if they backed up. I don't think either of them had to. It doesn't really look like it. We'll see when they come out if they come out at the same time. The leaders are coming through 3 and 4 right now. What are they doing? It looks like Felton's going to come in, but he's going to get hung out to dry. Jay Felton all by himself. That's going to be tough. He comes in, and you can see the leaders just keep going. See Larry Holloway and Jeff Glockner coming out of the pits right now. The rest of the lead pack right now coming out of turn 2. So just down the backstretch from those guys. Let's see, do they choose to pit here? Yeah, they might be close on fuel. I don't know how far the other groups have stretched it. We see Jay Felton now coming out of the pits. He may get some help from the 33, who's a lap down, but that might help him stay with this lead pack. It's going to be difficult. Jeff Glockner and Larry Holloway currently making their way through 1 and 2, and Jay Felton still out in front of them. He lets the 33 get by. We'll see how he does here. It looks like he had a pretty good stop. He may have taken 2 tires just to ensure that he came out in front of those guys. Not sure if Glockner and Holloway had a bad stop, but it looks like these 3 cars now, the front leaders, they all go in together, they all come out together. And, oh. I heard someone spin. Oh, we got the 08 spun on the track. And that's going to bring out a caution. That's going to help out Lesniewski, who went a lap down. We'll see if he chooses to take the wave around, but that 08, he's struggling now, backing up out of the wall. And we are under caution, so let's go take a look. You see them coming out of the pits. The 08 may have taken 2 tires. Oh, looks like he was spinning the tires basically the entire way and just could not get the handle on it as he started going around. He noses it into the wall, get out of the way of these other lap cars, and it was pretty close there with the 24 and the 70 who made a little bit of contact. I know Glockner already has some rear end damage. It doesn't look like he has any more now. We'll see if anybody else comes in. I'm thinking some of these guys may make pit stops, but they're still catching up to the pace car right now. Chad Heath maintains, or he gets the lead after that whole sequence. 33 car almost runs into the 84 who gets out of the way. We're going to run another quick commercial and come back to you after this caution. So we will be right back.
Harbeck originated in 1977 as a contract manufacturer. Today we offer proven expertise in CNC machining, injection molding, and additive manufacturing. Our core competencies emphasize individual strengths and support a synergistic work environment. We target customer needs by developing procedures and instructions specific to every program. Scheduled updates and collaborative online meetings cut delays. The Harbeck team is led by processes developed over 40 years as guidelines for success. Harbeck's 50,000 square foot energy efficient facility is located east of Rochester in Ontario, New York. We're an award-winning pioneer in sustainable manufacturing with ISO certifications dating back to 2001. Harbeck is also a carbon and water neutral manufacturer. To meet energy reduction goals, extremely efficient equipment powered by renewable sources are utilized. Using heat recovery and daylighting creates a comfortable work environment for manufacturing and boosts productivity, which increases the well-being of employees. Injection molding is one of our core strengths at Harbeck. With over 350 different engineering resins in stock, we have the know-how to develop a process for your application. Working with engineers, we help to develop the most efficient and cost-effective manufacturing processes to create the product they envisioned. Full process qualification and validation is standard with every production molding program. Using efficient electric molding machines produces parts with exceptional quality. Our roots are in CNC machining. We have a long, successful history of exceeding expectations. With over 40 CNC machines, our facility has the equipment for every job supported by a talented group of machinists certified in Mastercam. Harbeck also offers a dedicated team for cleanliness testing and microdeburring under magnification. Over the last 20 years, we have expanded and excelled in 3D printing of plastics and metals. With many processes available, we offer countless opportunities. Our tools and experience can make any design a reality. We also offer 3D printed mold inserts with internal channels for precision cooling. These conformally cooled mold inserts allow for significant cycle time reductions. At Harbeck, quality is a company-wide commitment. Harbeck employees are trained and tested in scientific injection molding. Our state-of-the-art quality lab has nearly 20 team members. Every part and process has a control plan that the quality staff monitors. Each employee participates in GD&T training and testing. The quality lab utilizes 5 coordinate measuring machines to provide accurate data. On your next project, consider Harbeck's 40 years of manufacturing experience to make it a success. Please contact us to learn more or schedule a visit.
We are back, still under caution. Currently pacing, and Jay Felton has the lead. He's got 3 laps led tonight. Larry Holloway is in second. Chad Heath third. Billy Cotner fourth. Len McNeese fifth. Jeff Glockner, let's see. Glockner is sixth on my scoring sheet. This may have not updated yet. Wisniewski is in 7th after getting the free pass there. Kirkpatrick is in 8th. And Paul Zoda is in 9th. Adam Jones still in pit road, but he's done for the night. Paul Zoda is still out there, but he is 4 laps down right now, so pretty much out of contention unless something happens that takes out the rest of the field, which I don't really foresee happening. Alan Kirkpatrick is 3 laps down. You see him slamming on the brakes there to stay off of the 124. Who, like I said, got his lap back. He's in 7th place right now. He's going to go in. He does have some damage, I believe, on the rear of that car. Yes, on the right rear. I think that was from the big incident early on. But that's not really going to hurt his performance. It's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. He slides through his box a little bit. We'll see if Paul Zota can get any more damage fixed. He's got pretty heavy nose damage on that car. Probably still a minute or two of damage remaining, and he does sit in his box. Oh, no, he does choose to leave. So we've got 4 cars that stayed out. Looks like we got 48 laps to go. And so far we had 14 lead changes, 2 cautions. And 49 laps to go. It'll be 48 when we come back around. Jay Felton is your leader. He's got 4 laps led. The lights are off on the pace car. Everybody's getting lined back up. And not sure what's going on. I think some of these guys pitted there to take some fuel, and because it was coming to the 1 to go, they're going to have to line up single file. So the only line that's going to be double file is going to be the lead 2. It looks like the pace car is in. And green flag is out. Jay Felton gets him started. Larry Holloway has a pretty good restart. I think he's going to lose the spot, though, since Felton has Glockner right on his tail. So right now it's top 3 and a little bit of a breakaway. And then we've got a 4-car pack. Newski has lost these guys again, so he's going to have to be careful, or he's going to go a lap down again. I think he's still in drafting distance. He's about 4 tenths behind Len McNeese. Those guys are running the high line, so if he can kind of dive down to the bottom, he can make up some time in the center of the turn and then ride it back out to the wall. It looks like he's caught these guys again, so shouldn't be an issue, but being the last car in line is tough in iRacing. You lose the draft very easily. Right now, Jay Felton still holding on to the lead. Larry Holloway does get into second. So it looks like Jeff Glockner made a move to the outside. The 33 car is 3 laps down, and he's in the mix with these guys. He's got some right front damage. Jay Felton jumps to the outside and lets Holloway take the inside. I think Felton and Glockner have been working pretty well together. They've led the majority of the laps here tonight, and I think they just want to stay together. 33 car is moving a bit side to side, so these guys want to take it easy and keep it smooth. Felton gets the nose out front again. He's got help from Glockner, who's doing a pretty good job of staying in line with him. 33 car has drifted quite a ways off of the 70, so 70's not really getting any drafting help at the moment. Jay Felton's got a car right on his bumper. It looks like Felton very close to the wall. Was looking to get down low, but Holloway is still there, and now Wisniewski's made his way up, and he's the 3rd car in line on the top. So he's made some moves while we weren't looking, and making his way towards the front. It'd be quite the story if he came back from a lap down and somehow stole this thing. We've currently got 45 to go. Still a good distance in this, and we've got a pretty good sized pack now. We haven't seen a pack with 8 cars in it, you know, since about lap 18. So this is all the competitive cars that are left in it. The 33 is many laps down, but seems like he's still got enough speed to stay with these guys. If he can get a couple cautions, he, might be able to get back on the lead lap. I don't really foresee any cautions happening unless these guys start to get really aggressive and start making some crazy moves. Although, as I say that, the 33 gets very close to the 24. So he needs cautions, but he doesn't need to be the caution. It does look like he's having a little bit of trouble right now, trying to stay directly in line with the 70. But he's staying up there, so not really losing too much ground. I mean, looks like he's trying to take it down the middle. Holloway continues to lead. Jay Felton now without really any drafting help, as Glockner dropped way back. So Glockner gets a good run. He's reeling Felton back in. Lesniewski is now fallen to the 4th car on the bottom line, so dropped in line. And we've still got 4 cars on the outside and now 4 on the inside. The 08 is really in danger of losing this pack, though. He's got to get to the bottom line to get to the closest car in front of him. Looks like those front 3 on the top line made a great move there. Felton gets a nose out front. It's been really difficult to make the pass on the leader here tonight. It seems like whoever's on that inside line usually wins out in the long term. It's really hard to, we've only seen a few passes where the outside line has actually gotten by and dropped down to the inside to take the lead. We've seen a lot of times where the outside line has gotten in front, but then they lose a lot of momentum and the guy on the inside ends up holding on to the position. Right now we're looking, it's almost looking like 3 wide, but Jay Felton with a great push from Jeff Glockner. He's got a whole car length out front, but that's going to hurt him on the exit of the turn. We'll see if Glockner can give him another shove coming to the start-finish line. It's Holloway, with the momentum on the inside, actually edged him out for that lap lead. Oh, and Felton gets turned by the 33. He's in the wall. He's flipping. 80 and the 08 get in it. The 84 gets a little piece of that, but that was crazy. I did not expect that to happen. With 41 to go, and Jay Felton, one of the top contenders, has a blown engine. We'll see if the 33 gets a lap back after that. He was involved, but let's go to the replay. So we see these guys, you know, side by side. 33 goes in a little bit high. It looks like he made contact with the 70, and then, wow, Jay Felton just goes for a ride over and over. Landon McNeese with minimal damage on the left front. 08's got heavy front end damage. Let's see what happened to him. Felton came up after getting turned, and 08 got into him. Looks like the 124 got by pretty much unscathed, so great on him to make it through. He was the last car in line, so he had a little bit of time to react, but sometimes there's just nowhere to go. He gets on the brakes pretty good. He gets lucky with the 9 flying through the air, and he makes a move around the outside of the 08. So good on him. He's going to be one of the few cars with no damage. I think even the 70 has damage. Yeah, he's got a bit of left side, it's like left rear, left front, and then rear end damage. Jeff Glockner's got some, possibly on that left front. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Oh, he's got a lot on that left front. It was hard to see from a distance because that car is so dark. And it looks like they're all coming into the pits right now. All right, Holloway's way out front, so he should be able to hold on to the lead. Coming out of pits here. So if anybody has to back up, we have a lot of guys getting damage fixed. It looks like Holloway did have to back up. That 80 looks like he's very close to the edge of his box, but he does make it. Holloway takes 4 tires. He's going to get out first. Bachner's going to get out second. Wisniewski now up to 3rd, so good run, and it looks like the rest of these guys are getting their damage fixed. So we are currently under caution. It's the 3rd time tonight. And we will be right back. And we're back. Pace car's still got its lights on. And we're just cruising around here. Larry Holloway with 9 laps led, coming in 10 laps led. Wisniewski pits. There's going to be 37 left to go. Felton makes his way out, and he is 2 laps down. He's still got heavy damage on the front. Looks like Paul Zota did end up taking it behind the wall. Oh, and we just saw the 33 blow his engine. So he's going to be done for the night. Definitely not going to be able to make it around. Pace car's lights are off. We'll see if Jay Felton can even make it back to the field. But right now we've got 3 cars on track in this pack. Wisniewski on his way back out. Chad Heath rolling through pit lane again, trying to get the last of that right front damage fixed. He's got some pretty good left rear as well, so let's see what he can do. He's going to have to be quick, though. 08, he's got really heavy damage. He's going to just try and catch up to the field here. It looks like Chad Heath does make it out of pit road. I think he's going to be in front of the 08, but more importantly, they just need to catch the field at this point because the leaders are coming through 3 and 4. Felton back on pit road. He might be calling it a night. That's pretty heavy damage, and he's 2 laps down already. He's getting tires changed, so see what happens there. But pace car is about to go in, and it goes in, takes a hard left. Larry Holloway's going to get him going. Jeff Glockner on the outside. We're down to 4 cars in this main pack. Chad Heath and Billy Kottner once again grouped up, but they're going to have some work to do. I don't think it's going to be possible for them to catch up to the lead pack who's already going through turns 1 and 2. Right now it's Larry Holloway showing the way. He's got Len McNeese, who was caught up in that incident, right behind him. It looks like all these cars had damage or have some type of damage. Glockner's car looks like they did a pretty decent job with that left front. Wisniewski has very minimal damage. It's just that right rear. He's got a little bit on the right front. Nothing that's really going to affect his speed. Larry Holloway has very heavy rear end damage. He's got a little bit on the right front as well. He's doing a good job. These guys are all pretty even, I think, at this point. I think if Wisniewski gets out front, it's going to be hard to pass him, but then again, the other guys could group up on him. He's done a good job here, staying in it after going a lap down early in this race. He was able to recover and now has a chance to win. Oh, Chad Heath and Billy Kottner. Looks like Heath might be pushing Kottner and may have just quite a bit more speed in that car. Looks like they maybe bumped each other going into turn 3 right there, but they are pushing hard nose to tail, 11 seconds back of the leader. Jump back to this lead pack. Right now, Felton and Kirkpatrick are both parked. Probably for the night, with all that damage there, I would not expect them to come back in. Not sure if the damage clock is on. Don't think it is, considering Braden Johnson and Adam Jones sat on pit road for a long time. So, Adam Jones did actually, looks like he came back out for 1 or 2 laps and was able to jump back up into the top 10. So he'll earn a top 10 finish, regardless of how many laps he ran. So. Right now, Larry Holloway still showing the way, and Jeff Glockner on his outside. Glockner gets a good push from Wisniewski, and he's clear. And he does drop to the inside. Very tight to Holloway's nose, and Wisniewski's all by himself on the outside. But as I mentioned earlier, he's got the least damage of all of these guys, and I think he's in pretty good shape if he can get up to the front. Len McNeese decides to go to the outside now. Len doesn't have too much damage either, it's just the left front. He did have some damage earlier, but he's able to get that all fixed. If he's tucked in behind, he might be able to have some pretty good speed in that car with the air being redirected past the nose by the 124. So we're coming to 31 to go. Jeff Glockner is out front moment, but Wisniewski with a power move to the outside, he gets there. He's going to lead his first lap of the night. So lots of different leaders here. But not many cars remaining. Chad Heath and Billy Kottner are still out there running, but they are about 20 seconds back, and it looks like Kottner has now lost Heath. These guys are definitely in trouble. Probably not going to have a shot at it if we don't get another caution, but you never know what could happen. We may only have 4 cars, but like I said, these are difficult cars to drive at this track when you're in a pack, and things might get pretty aggressive coming down to the last 10 or 15 laps. Right now they're trying to have as much fun as they can, racing side by side. Heath and Cotner are just, they're way back right now. Leaders are halfway down the backstretch, and Cotner now passing the line, so he's way back, 25 seconds back at the moment. So unless these guys get a caution, it's going to be pretty much over for them. We've seen some pretty good racing, some nice long runs. Only had a couple cautions, really. The third one was more just a self-spin coming out of pit road, so been pretty clean racing tonight. We started with a small field, and now we're down to only these 4 in contention at the moment. But it's better than having only 1 or 2 in contention, so we'll take what we can get. Out front here at the line. He'll have led 30 laps tonight, which will probably seal most laps led for him, but he can't quite get it there. And Wisniewski retakes the lead. That's his 3rd lap. I think if they keep trading, it's guaranteed that Walker will have most laps led. He was out front for quite a while, and then Holloway has, I think, around 15 laps led. Still side by side, 2 by 2. Walker gets a little bit of a nose out in front at this point. The Highline gets a big run coming out of 4, and I think Wisniewski is going to get another lap. He does lead that one. The interval 33 thousandths at the line. Wisniewski looked like he had him cleared for a second there, but still side by side. Lochner with a big run going into turn 3. 24 got pretty close to the wall and exit, so I think this is going to give Glockner his 30th lap lead, and it does. 18 thousandths the difference at the line there, so I'm not sure if they can make it on fuel. I think they're still gonna have to go one more. They've gone 13 laps this fuel and these tires. Wisniewski's only gone 11. He did come in after these guys, so trying to stretch it. I think they could probably only go about 25 to 30 laps. Heath and Billy Cotner may have pitted. Yeah, they just pitted, so they're probably going to be good to go to the end. So if there's any issues with that lead pack on entry, I mean, these guys are going to be way back. Right now, they're about 1.5 laps down, actually more than that. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything cycles out. I think they're still going to have a tough time trying to catch back up to the lead pack, but if these guys make a mistake on pit entry, they could bring out a caution, or on exit like we've already seen. Anything can still happen at this point. 24 to go. It looks like these guys might be trying to line up single file to make it in the pits. Still leading, 33 laps led now, and no doubt in my mind he's got the most laps led. So great job there, Jeff. He's definitely run a good race tonight. Him and Jay Felton were having a great night drafting with each other. Unfortunately, Jay got caught up in that incident, but definitely a strong run by both of those guys, as well as Larry Holloway. You know, he's gotten through these wrecks with, you know, as little damage as I think he could have gotten, and done a good job staying up here with his lead guys, leading quite a few laps. Wisniewski's done a great job coming back from a lap down, and now he's led 5 laps, so did a great job. I'm not sure exactly how he got a lap down in the first place. I think he just lost the draft. Great job recovering and staying calm. It looks like Len McNeese, you know, he's had a good run as well. He's had damage for his last few runs, but has not lost the lead pack, and he's challenged for the lead. I think he may have led a few laps tonight too. He did start on the pole actually, so definitely led at least a lap. Still up here battling with these guys for the win, so we'll see. We've seen Len take these races late, you know, just being in position and things happen, so anything can happen at this point. 21 to go. Heath and Cotner still quite a ways back. They're in danger of going 2 laps down. If we look back from these guys, can't quite see the leaders right now. Little Wisniewski's nose. Probably see those two. Right now going to the trial. You can see him just exiting the trial. So those guys, unless the leaders pit here soon, definitely going to go 2 laps down. Side-by-side battle for this lead. Jeff Bachner still onto that inside line. Wisniewski's car here is very clean. Just a little bit of right side damage. Other than that, the car is pretty much mint. So it's good to see that somebody out here you know, has pretty minimal damage at this point. Everybody else in this race has fairly heavy damage. Bachner's not too bad, but definitely heavier than Wisniewski. It's just Wisniewski's got to run that longer line. It's really hard to make the pass when you got 2v2. Bachner's 34 laps. The question is, when do these guys pit? And who's going with who? So that's going to determine the finish of this race. Not sure if there's any communication or anything going on right now. I don't have any access to the radio channels, but race is pretty much over. Heath has got some blinking issues going on. He had those earlier in the race. Looks like they're back at the end. Under 20 to go, though, and Lochner and Holloway are pretty much inseparable on the bottom line. Wisniewski and McNeese looking strong on the high line. It's pretty much dead even between these two groups. There's not really anybody gaining an advantage or losing time. We've seen Wisniewski be able to pull ahead every now and then, but it seems like Lochner always works his way back into the front of the pack, and they come to the line and see how close they are. Really, really close there. 22 thousandths of a second separating those two cars. I think what's going on right now is Wisniewski has very little damage, but I think McNeese's damage is actually hurting him pretty significantly. Lochner, though he has heavy damage, I think the average of those two cars on the bottom is a little bit better aerodynamically than the two on the top. They're just able to stay right with them, because the high line really should be jumping the low line, but it doesn't seem like it can ever fully get clear. 15 to go. They should be making a stop pretty soon. I think they went green with about 37 or 38 laps to go. And Wisniewski into the wall. I didn't see what happened. I was looking away at our stat sheet. Let's go back and take a look. Wisniewski, who's been so strong in this second half of the race, just got tight up into the wall, and McNeese gets a little bit of his back bumper, but they're definitely, he's going to be a little bit slower now than he was up on that high line, but they're still all pretty close together. Nobody's really lost the lead pack. Wisniewski's going to struggle here. He's a pretty good distance behind these guys, but they're really falling away from each other. Pretty even distance between Holloway and McNeese, and it looks like they're actually all, the gap closed back up. Not sure if those lead two just want to make it a race and make it interesting, or if the draft is just that strong. Now McNeese is going to be in front of Wisniewski, and we'll see if Wisniewski's going to have any speed left. He did hit the wall pretty good. He rode along it for a few seconds, so that's tough when you're going 190 miles an hour. Looks like Chad Heath and Billy Connor have taken him behind the wall. So these are the only cars left. Jay Felton and Kirkpatrick are still on the track, but they're out of the race. 26 and 27 laps down, respectively. McNeese makes a move to the inside of Holloway. Holloway goes to cut him off, and it looks like McNeese got shoved below the yellow line, and he decides to back out of it. 13 laps to go. These guys are going to have to make pit stops, and here comes Glockner. He's going to come by himself. You see, he makes it in pit road. Looks like he gets it down to speed. Just don't want to speed here. My recommendation would probably be take 2 tires and fuel, but just enough fuel. He stops well in the box. Oh, he does back up there. It's going to cost him some time. The leader's just going into turn 3, so he's got a little while. If he can, he's taking 4. Interesting move. Takes 4 and Probably enough fuel to make it. Hopefully enough fuel to make it. Let's see what the other guys do. Holloway comes to pit road all by himself. Now it's Lesniewski and McNeese. We're still on the track. Jeff Glockner currently making his way to turn 2. Gotta be careful not to go above the yellow line, but it looks like he's clear there. Lesniewski and McNeese looking like they're in pretty good shape here. They're, unless they come independently from each other to pit road, these guys are going to have a pretty good advantage being able to run those laps by themselves, or together rather than by themselves. And here they come. They come together. So McNeese and Lesniewski. And Lesniewski doing a great job to kind of leapfrog McNeese. He's on the inside line going through the pits. His pit box is definitely farther back. Let's see if he stops well in his box. Oh, he has to back up. McNeese, too far back. So everybody with issues in the pits. Right now, your net leader is looking like Larry Holloway. Jeff Glockner is quite a ways back, just coming out of turn 4 as Holloway is coming out of the tri-oval. And there's Lesniewski backing up. Really hurt him. I wonder if he took, they must have taken 2 tires. I think Glockner taking 4 is what cost him there. Len McNeese just coming out of turn 4. Did he keep it below the yellow line? See if he gets penalized. McNeese, though, comes out in front of Holloway, but Holloway's got a full head of steam. He's going to easily catch McNeese. The thing is, does he make a move to go past, or does he push him? He definitely jumps to the outside there. Lesniewski is a sitting duck all by himself, 4 seconds back from these guys. Glockner's 10 seconds back, so they're pretty much out of it. It's between McNeese and Holloway. 9 to go. You can see Lesniewski still in the frame, but it won't be for very long. These two drafting together, they're going to pull away about a half second or a second a lap, if not more. This could get very interesting. I mean, anything could happen. We still have 4 cars on the lead lap. If we get a caution here in the next 2 or 3 laps, they're going to have to line it back up. And I think it's going to be whoever's got the least damage at that point's going to win. But Holloway doing a good job. He's really only got significant rear end damage. He's got a little bit on the left front. Should be okay to hold off McNeese, but McNeese's car does seem pretty good. It seemed like he struggled a bit, but he's found some speed again. So your top 2, 8 to go, come down the backstretch. Lesniewski now at the middle of the backstretch. He's 6 seconds behind them. Jeff Glockner just coming out of turn 2. 12.5 seconds back. So an unfortunate decision for Glockner with the 4 tires. That's going to set him too far back, I think, to get this win. Lesniewski making the mistake of sliding through his box. It's going to put him out of contention. And these two having pretty even pit stop cycles. We didn't really catch if Holloway made a mistake, but McNeese was too far back in his box. Had to pull forward just a bit, and I think that's what cost him from being in front of Holloway. But regardless, they're right with each other now, and so we've got a competitive fight for the win. to stay right here for the last 6 laps. See if McNeese makes a move, or when he makes a move, and see how this race ends up. Wisniewski is 9.5 seconds back. Lochner now 16.5 seconds back. So if these two wreck, though, on the last lap, I think it's anybody's ball game. Wisniewski is not so far back that if these two wreck and can't quite get back up to speed, he could probably surpass them and take a win, but he's got to have some luck on his side, and these guys have to make a crucial error. We know both of these guys are going to fight as hard as they can for the win. We don't see Holloway in this position very often. We've seen McNeese here in these races in this position quite a few times, and he's been able to seal the deal. Let's see if he can do it again. 4 to go as the leaders come out of turn 2. Can't tell if McNeese is laying back just because he wants to get a run or time his run correctly, or if he just doesn't have the speed to stick with Holloway. We saw earlier he was able to stay right on his bumper, so I'm thinking he's just trying to time his run. So now with 3 to go, he's going to have to time it probably with about 1.5 laps to go. Larry Holloway with 20 laps led, so definitely a strong run for him. He started second. Oh wait, Glenn McNeese started first and is currently second. Larry Holloway started 6th, and he's been up front for 20 of the 97 laps so far. Now we're coming to 2 to go. McNeese starting to close back in. Not sure if he's got anything for him. He hasn't been able to close the gap significantly. He's still hanging back, just kind of waiting, lurking. They're going to be coming to the white flag next time by. He's about 2.5 car lengths back. Not sure if he's got it. If he's going to be able to reel him in. I think Holloway is in pretty good shape here. Though, as I say that, McNeese closes in about a car length. We're on the white flag lap. 1 to go. Larry Holloway out front trying to hold on for this win. 22 laps led to this point. McNeese is closing in, though. He was timing it. He's right now at his bumper. He's going to make a move. Oh, he goes to the inside. He gets shoved below the yellow line, and Holloway's not going to give him any space. They're going to go into the turn. Oh! Holloway turns McNeese. McNeese goes around. Wisniewski's closing in. Is he going to have the speed to get there? He's going to take second at least. 7 seconds behind, 6 seconds behind. But Larry Holloway is going to hold on. He takes the win here at Daytona in the Xfinity cars for Somo Racing League. 23 laps led, including the last one. Probably not what he wanted to do for the win. We're going to go back and actually take a look at that. So we see him coming out of turn 2 there. McNeese makes a move to the inside. Holloway doesn't give an inch. Oh, and he got jacked up coming into turn 3. Probably see Wisniewski. Yeah, you can see him start closing in, but just not enough time, I think. Yeah, I don't think he could have gotten there even if he had wanted to. But Larry Holloway's going to be your winner here tonight. Started 6th, 23 laps led. Definitely a strong run for me. He was in the top 5 basically the entire night. And he was there when it counted. Had a good pit stop and was able to hold off Len McNeese after a little bit of contact. So we will be right back and interview our winner. All right, and we're back with our winner, Larry Holloway. Winner of tonight's race in the Somo Xfinity Series at Daytona. Larry, pretty interesting finish there. What were your thoughts, coming to that white flag lap, and what did you see in your mirror? Yeah, it's tough when you're coming to the end of these races. I mean, there's really only one shot to make a move, and it looks like he made a move to the inside, and there wasn't quite enough room. But you didn't give him an inch coming back on the track. But it's going for the win, so that's really what you got to do. But you had a good race tonight. You were able to stay out of trouble for the most part, and come away with 23 laps led. So what were your thoughts on how the race went? Yeah, it seemed like you were pretty much top 3 or top 4 the entire race. So you ran really well tonight. It was good to see up front, and finally get a win out here. So before I let you go and let you celebrate, anybody you want to give a shout out to tonight? All right, 10-4. Well, congrats again on the win, taking away the win here with 23 laps led, and go celebrate and have a good night. Thank you. All right, that was our winner, Larry Holloway. Again, started 6th, led 23 laps tonight, and comes away with the win. So a great run by him. We saw Jay Felton and Jeff Glockner also have great runs tonight. Len McNeese was there in the end and had a shot at it, and didn't work out for him, but he's going to end up with a solid finish, and we're going to run through the results here in just a second. All right, and once again, Larry Holloway coming away your winner. It looks like Matthew Lesniewski, after a struggle all night, he comes away second, 4.7 seconds behind, so he gained about 6 seconds in that whole ordeal with Len McNeese and Holloway, with a strong finish coming home second. Jeff Glockner with a great run tonight, over 35 laps led. He took 4 tires on that last pit stop, which put him behind, and was never able to get back to those lead 2. He finishes third. Len McNeese comes home 4th, 18 seconds behind after having a chance to battle for the win. Chad Heath retired early, comes home 5th, and his partner in crime there, the 08 Billy Cotner, comes home 6th. Those guys were stuck together all night. Jay Felton, after running so strong for the majority of the race, gets turned and comes home 7th. Alan Kirkpatrick comes home 8th. Paul Zota 9th. Adam Jones 10th. Andrew Melvin 11th. And Braden Johnson rounds out the field in 12th. All right, and that's going to be our broadcast here tonight. It was a good race, even with a small field. We had a competitive finish and side-by-side battling all night. So not a whole lot more you could ask for in a race at Daytona. So we appreciate you tuning in for the broadcast. Listening to me kind of ramble on. It was my first time out here, but it was a lot of fun to be able to broadcast this race and try some new things out, and get to see a couple exciting crashes and exciting moves, and deliver this to you guys who are watching. So I want to thank all our sponsors for the league here at Somo Racing League. I want to thank Paul for giving me the chance to do this at SR Broadcasting. All the drivers who come out here and all the admins, who put on these great races and run a great league. So I want to give a shout out to all you guys before I get out of here. And I believe there will be some broadcasts possibly this weekend. I will be broadcasting the Truck Series beginning next Wednesday, and those will be every Wednesday at 8:45 p.m. and I'll be the one bringing it to you. I think we'll have Wingnut here in the studio as well, which will give me a little bit of relief, and should be a good time. So keep an eye out for those, and we will see you next time.
I'd rather shoot and miss. So